For centuries, knowledge has been hidden in plain sight across the sands of time. Whispers of lost civilizations, cryptic symbols, and forbidden histories have been erased or concealed. What if the truth was never lost, but hidden? Welcome to Eye of Ancient Mysteries, where the past speaks and the future listens. Sit back, open your mind, and prepare to uncover the untold secrets of our world. Let the journey begin now. The first woman, Lilith. Why the Bible is silent about Eve's predecessor. You can ask anyone about the name of the first woman and how she came into being, and you will likely hear the story of Adam and Eve, along with the famous rib. But few people know that in pre-Christian times the answer to this question was ambiguous, since the sacred texts of that era spoke of another first woman named Lilith. You will not find even a hint of Lilith in the canonical texts of any of today's Abrahamic religions. But in the most ancient apocrypha this woman is mentioned, and her figure occupies an especially important place in Sumerian and Semitic mythology. Much attention is paid to Lilith in the Kabbalah, where the first woman symbolizes the dark feminine principle, just as the Old Testament Cain symbolizes the masculine. But Christian theologians and the editors of the Bible were not able to completely erase Lilith, which is why a discrepancy appears in the text. And God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created him. Male and female he created them. From this line it is perfectly clear that God created man and woman simultaneously. Yet we know that Eve appeared later, so this obviously does not refer to her. Most likely, it refers to Lilith, whom the Christian editors of the Old Testament tried to remove from all texts. But whether those who undertook to eradicate the memory of the first woman were careless, or whether they pursued some other aims, the mention of this lady occasionally slips into the Bible. For example, the book of Isaiah speaks of a nocturnal creature called Lilith. It is assumed to be some kind of animal or bird, but not exactly. In the Bible published in England in 1560, the word refers to an owl, a nocturnal bird of prey. In many Semitic languages, the word Lilith designates certain varieties of owls. Interestingly, in many ancient depictions, Lilith is indeed accompanied by an owl. Translated from the Sumerian language, the word Lil means otherworldly being, spirit, or ghost. The mythology of the peoples inhabiting Mesopotamia was extremely rich in various evil spirits. Lilu, Lilitu, Ulrit, Lilith. All these demons have similar names, and they apply to both male and female beings. The ancient Assyrians believed that the spirits of people who had no children in their lifetime became evil spirits. They were eager to continue their line by copulating with the living, but from such unions only demons or monstrosities were born. In the most famous Sumerian epic about the hero Gilgamesh, there is a reference to Lilith. A female demon with this name, together with an eagle with a man's head, lived in a willow grove. In the medieval Jewish book Alphabet of Ben Sira, the story of Adam and Lilith is described in detail. It says that the woman became proud that she, like the man, was created in the image of God, and therefore refused to submit to Adam. to escape her husband's authority. Lilith pronounced the secret name of God and managed to fly far away from Adam. Adam complained to the Creator about the woman, and he sent 3 angels after the fugitive. They overtook Lilith and demanded that she return and repent, but she gave them a categorical refusal. Lilith was severely punished for her disobedience. But the ancient texts have not preserved the exact description of the punishment. The most common versions are 3 barrenness, the daily birth of 100 children, followed by their inevitable death, and the constant birthing of demons instead of normal offspring. Lilith swore to take revenge by killing human infants wherever and whenever she could. At the same time, she promised not to touch children who wore amulets with her name or the names of angels. From then on, the female demons specialized in harming infants and women in childbirth. It was believed that sudden infant death syndrome was her doing. She was also capable of other mischief, including causing infertility in young women, sucking the blood of newborns, and provoking miscarriages. According to one version, Lilith was the very tempter, serpent who misled Eve into tasting the ill-fated apple. She did this out of jealousy, having seen the happiness of Adam and Eve. Interestingly, the Lord expelled Eve from paradise, but Lilith remained. Many inhabitants of Mesopotamia considered Lilith to be a seductive demon who at night would visit young men to mate with them. The result of such a union was the birth of an incubus or succubus, demons whose sole purpose of existence was to tempt young men and women. One of the most respected books of the Kabbalah, the Zohar, claims that Lilith became the wife of Satan himself and bore him children. That is why the image of the female demon quickly migrated into Satanism, where she is venerated alongside Kali, Hel, and Ereshkigal, borrowed from other religions and mythologies.